What's up guys, Overhex here. It's time for the end of the upload month review of this channel. And also to go over how I feel about YouTube. So honestly, I think we should just begin. During the month of July, I wanted to upload a total of 31 videos that I was attempting to do by uploading daily for the entire month of July. And as you can see by that break in what was being uploaded, that didn't go as planned. I still don't really know why I took that break outside of Dragon Ball Legends tiring me out. But when I came back from that break, I wanted to do my absolute best to beat my challenge. So, did some math, did some calculations, and figured out that if I were to upload 2 times each day for the last 10 days starting from July 21st, I'd be able to reach my goal of 31 uploads in the month of July. So I locked in and got that done. Waking up earlier, recording things I've been wanting to record, and editing better as well. Keeping myself busy with making thumbnails too, to make sure I wouldn't get lazy while doing any of that. And now I'm on the final day. The final day of the double upload streak. And I have to say, doing this has taught me that in order to upload 2 times a day, since I do all my thumbnails, all my editing, and obviously my recording myself, it takes a long time. Depending on the videos, they usually need to export and save, and that takes a while, and I also need them to upload to YouTube, which also takes a while, depending on the length of the video. Dokkan video is always taking the longest, but it was actually really fun. I had fun recording, editing, even had fun looking through my old recordings and going back through those memories and moments. It was something I genuinely enjoyed. However, it took up half of my day, so I don't think I'll ever upload twice in one day ever again. For like a streak of days. Maybe I'll upload twice in one day just for fun. Honestly, it was kind of draining at the same time. As much as it was fun, it was draining. And that's why I don't want to do it again. But what this means for the future of the channel is that I now know my limit for uploading. And that's 2 videos per day. The videos won't be daily, but there will be much more videos. I know I've said this before, but like, come on. I mean it this time. There will be much more videos for the rest of the year. And this will be a new era of the Overhex channel that I'm going to dub the 2.5k arc. Or, another way you could say it, the road to 3k arc. Because I am at 2.5k subscribers somehow. It honestly surprised me when I first saw it. I genuinely was not expecting that number to be attached to a channel like mine, considering how inconsistent I can be with uploads, and also the video quality as well. I do try to go for quality over quantity for my videos, but it really does feel nice to have so many people who genuinely just take the time out of their day to watch any of my videos whenever I upload. So thank you, everyone. Honestly, it doesn't even matter how many views a video gets, it's just so long as someone's actually, enjoying it. I'm now halfway to 5k. In 488, I think. Well, 498, I think. To 3k. And now, I'm also a quarter of the way to 10k. And honestly, if I ever hit 10k, I'm probably gonna cry. Which will most likely be 4 years from now, because being completely honest, I don't think I'm hitting that anytime soon. It would be an insane number to see my channel with, but like, it's not happening anytime soon. I do doubt that I'll ever hit that as well. I'm a little too obscure for people to watch me. I'm not mainstream enough of a Dragon Ball YouTuber to be noticed to that level But I mean, if it does happen, then I am going to be shocked beyond belief. Thumbnails, and also editing. I've been starting to find thumbnail design and editing far more fun than I did last year. Likely because I'm no longer using an app that crashes for 30-minute long videos and has a paywall for practically every single feature because of the developers are greedy despite owning the biggest social media platform on the planet. So that makes a lot of sense, right? Being greedy while owning the biggest social media platform on the planet while probably having already enough money to last you for a lifetime. Yeah, CapCut is trash. I'm sorry. Garbage even. I do my editing using my phone and had an older version of the app. They slowed down those older versions to force you to update the service, to update the app, and pay for their shitty premium service. When I last used it, they had 2 levels of their premium service. 2! They made an extra level to be able to put more features in both of those levels. They were tossing features in Pro and Premium that were free moments before they added the garbage. They started monetizing everything in the app. Higher quality videos became nearly impossible to make if you didn't pay for that god-awful Pro service. And also, side note, can I just say that subscription services should not have become mainstream at all? For online gaming, honestly, not even just mainstream, but just accepted by people. For online gaming, streaming services, editing softwares, even tools online for getting PNGs have subscriptions. Are we fucking serious? We don't need everything to be a subscription service. No one wants that. It's legitimately so stupid. So that's why I switched over to the thing that PF10 uses for editing his videos, KindMaster. And even though it has a premium service itself, it's not nearly as predatory as CapCut, stopping you from being able to use older versions because they want your money. Also, I maybe pirate the premium KindMaster because like I'm not paying for an editing software. You're crazy. On my phone, I won't pay for one on my phone. On my computer, yeah, maybe, but not my phone. No. I can't make nearly high quality enough videos on my phone. I could probably do so on my computer, but it runs slowly. I'm gonna get a new computer, like, in a couple of months, so, eh. Anyways, I genuinely think there is a problem with people who think that any of the, subscription service stuff is okay. Because it's not. It's really not. Alright. Now it's time for the last subject of today's video, I think. I can't think of anything else to talk about after this, so yeah. This is probably gonna be the last subject. Legends! Dragon Ball Legends. We all know it. We all hate it. Sometimes. What do I even say about Legends besides the fact that the 7th anniversary has actually just broken me as a person? It's completely ruined my tolerance. I had so much patience before this anniversary, and that patience is all gone. I hate playing Dragon Ball Legends PvP with a burning passion, but it's still something I'll do, just not super often unless I have ideas on how to actually make it fun. Such as the Legends Limited Gauntlet. I bet you guys have not heard that name in a while. It may make a comeback within the next week or so, depending on how the recording for it goes, which I am actually kind of dreading because this meta is terrible. I might have to actually adjust some of the rules if I even want a chance at getting any LF nowadays. But that's fine. I mean, like, I can do that. It's my series. It just means I'll have to make another intro for that series if I do adjust the rules, which is just great. Also, the Ultimate Summon Animation Guide Breakdown Update, as I want to call it, the Ultimate Summon Animation Guide Breakdown. Yes, that is the new name for it. I am keeping it that way. It's coming. And I'm going to be much more clear with the whole entire guide and make sure I get every single summon animation down properly so that there can't be anyone else confused about what certain animations mean. Especially the guaranteed ones, because there's a lot of people still pretty confused about what the guaranteed animations mean. And I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen anymore. I'm also going to make sure I get every single summon animation down, because there were a couple that I missed, and people were nice enough to point out in the comments section of that video, which is fine, as long as you're not, like, yelling at me that I missed it. Also, Legends kind of forced me to make an updated version. I wasn't thinking of doing this until they added more summon animations and changed the stuff that they meant. Some of them meant. For example, Whis. They changed what Whis meant. I'm 90% sure, after seeing people get Whis so many times now, it no longer means 2 or more sparkings. It's featured. It's a featured character guaranteed animation. I am convinced of this now. Genuinely convinced of it. Also, they changed what banners the animations are on. So that made that part of the video outdated completely. Because now Nimbus and Whis are both active on the step-up banners. Yay! They also added new animations. Cell Max. So I have to add those in as well. They even added some animations inside of the actual summon. So I have to include those as well. Goku now says different things when you pull back on the screen, which mean different things. So that's going to be something to try to figure out. You know, it's hard being the only person who knows so much about the summon animations. But don't worry, I'll share my knowledge with everyone else. I won't be the only person who knows. I will be one of the many. But still the only person who knows like so much about the summon animations and notices like every little detail. So expect that relatively soon. Likely during August at some point. And you know what? That's all I had to say for now. So you already know how I end my videos. Thank you all for watching. Until the next time I speak into the microphone, you hear my voice, or you're watching an old video, Overhex out.